Hi, how you doing?
All right, we're live.
On what?
Everything.
Okay. Well, I used to live on everything. Okay. I gotta come over here. Like it. There you go. Working in the Middle Earth Sketchbook. I am live today. Here we go. Good morning, friends. Good morning, good morning. How is everyone today?
TikTok seems a little slow today. Just waiting for that one to catch up.
Yeah, I'm not even showing you live.
It just says loading.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we have 61 friends on YouTube already.
Hello.
Wow, good morning, everybody. The one and only Animates. I love your stuff, Scott. You're an inspiration to my heart.
Oh, thank you very much.
Everybody's saying hi and good morning.
So let's see.
Blink says hello there, fellow existences. How's it going, guys? Odd Adventure says bonjour.
Bonjour.
It's afternoon for me, says Tulip Town.
All right, let's try this one more time on TikTok.
Good evening, good morning, and good night. It is 9:08 a.m. Central Time where we are.
There we go.
Bethany says, tea in hand, runners run over on TikTok.
Today we are drawing Balin.
Nameless entities here. I have classes soon, but I'll try to stay a while. That's Kieran. Hi, Scott. Hi, Scott. Good afternoon. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing?
5:08 in Turkey. Finn's Art says, hi, Scott.
Hello.
How are you? How are you? Good morning. Hi from the Philippines. Good morning, says Liam. Good afternoon. Hi to everyone. We have a great day. It's 3 p.m. Hi from Ireland. That's Ara. Much love from Britain.
Oh, hello.
How long do art clocks typically last? Good question.
It just depends on the person. Like I said, when you get to my age, you got 100 different ways to get through it. But it just depends on the person.
Me says Balin is without a doubt my favorite Hobbit.
Definitely has got a cool beard.
Love from the UK. I'm so excited. Love Balin. He's one of my favorites. Hi from England. Hi from Turkey.
Balin just seems to have a kind face, doesn't he?
Okay. This person's name is Why Are My Socks Wet? Sophia says, morning, mods. Hope all are doing well. How you doing,
Hello.
Sophia? How are y'all feeling?
We're doing good.
You'll have to bear with Scott today. He did not sleep very well last night.
Again.
So he's a little tired this morning, but we'll do our best to mitigate. Greetings from Denmark. Spenmark says, Scott, you are probably my biggest inspiration.
That is so kind of you. Thank you.
I've entirely lost interest in art at one point, but I also have days where I don't know what exactly to draw. That's bold.
Well, that's kind of the whole purpose of the video yesterday, was to say there is so much inspiration out there if you just go look for it.
Zero Pie says you draw really fast. Pancake says you inspire me a lot.
Thank you.
Elena says it's awesome that your streams are always in the late afternoon for me. It's becoming almost a daily ritual to watch your stream and unwind from the day. That's very sweet. The one and only Animates. Wow, Scott, look, you've got fans all over the world. It's incredible. Much love from the UK.
Oh, thank you.
Alex Draws and Stuff says, good morning. There's a lot of names there. Oh, Erica says, good morning, everyone, and big hugs. I hope you're feeling better, Erica. Mr. Albert says, big beard.
Big beard. Here's the photo reference in case, here, I got it on my phone, actually. I'll show you. It's easier on my phone.
Still didn't clean my room because of you guys. You guys are a bad influence. I'll take that one. You're fine.
Can you guys see it on YouTube too?
Yes. You can see it. Link says, now I'm feeling very good. I have tea. I'm watching this stream and I'm drawing.
Thank you for hanging out with us and drawing.
Love Balin. He's the nicest dwarf. Let's see.
So just for anybody who hasn't seen the previous ones, here's the flip through.
Well, it says, Scott, oh my God, I'm listening to dark orchestral violin playlist, and with that in the background, you drawing could be a historic event of unfathomable gravity. Hello there, I am Haroon. I'm from Pakistan. It's 7:16 p.m.
Nice to meet you.
Well, how is Pakistan this wonderful evening? It is raining outside of the Hobbit today. It is supposed to rain today and tomorrow. Hi from Ohio, that's Cats and Crafts.
Hello.
Hi from Germany, that's Clara. Sven Hart says from Denmark to wherever. I know we have people all over the place today. It's really cool. Let's see. Tulip Town, you are one of my idols. I can only dream of drawing like you.
Oh, thank you. No, this is just good photo reference and a little bit of practice. That's all it is.
Mr. Albert's from Hong Kong. It's nighttime here where I am, says Felissa. Benedict says, Mrs. Donna, enthusiastic as always, like yesterday, always makes my day happy. You're so sweet. You're the best trust I've seen on YouTube. They're saying, hope you feel better.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm from Mars. That's pancake.
I'm glad we're able to reach Mars.
Do they have pancakes on Mars? What about syrup? And is syrup extra heavy on Mars? Because it's already thick here. I'm just asking. I'm dazzled by your brushwork. Beautiful stuff. That is Grizzle. Oh, I know how to deal with it. Haha. I just have some days where I don't feel like it. We all have some days where we don't feel like doing things. Heck, it's, human nature. I think the important part is when you're just not feeling it, do something nice for yourself. Make a nice cup of tea. Make your favorite something to eat. Read a book that makes you happy. Do something that makes you happy.
TJ Lalala. Yeah, I've been using watercolors mainly, and there's a link in my bio to all of the watercolors that I use.
Holly Salmon Bagel says, well, that was fast. How does it look so good already? I watched your movie. It was amazing. That's Hyper's Gaming.
Thank you so much.
How did you just draw perfect ears?
No.
Can't wait for just the line art. Unbearable to even wait for the paint. You're funny. I am loving the fantasy theme you've got going. Much love from Britain. I love your art. You inspire me to keep going.
Thank you very much.
Captain Soledad says, hello, people. How are you guys?
We're doing good, thank you.
We have tea. It's good. Pastel says hi from Azerbaijan. Your art is extremely inspiring. Thanks for brightening up my days.
Oh, thank you. It's very nice to meet you.
What are you drawing?
This is Balin from the Hobbit movies.
Always have such amazing artwork. Box Spritzer says, I'm good. How about you guys?
Doing good, thank you.
Harsha says, hello, your art is just fantastic. I am from India, and now it's 7:42 p.m. here.
Oh.
It is really good to see you drawing live. Actually, I am a new subscriber.
Oh, thank you. Welcome.
Welcome to the craziness.
I think this is just going to be just...
Your TikTok camera is in the YouTube video view.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, look. You can see that down here.
All right. Is it bothering everybody? Because I really can't move it too much. You could do that. Is that better?
Good morning. Did I hear my name? You did not hear your name, but you did now. Good morning. I'm doing much better than Scott. I actually slept last night. So I'm good. Thank you for asking. My toe is getting better every day, and I'm doing well. And Arwen is doing well, too. She is sleeping, probably soon to be snoring at my feet.
Really wasn't too much pencils to be done on this one, was there? All right, let's get to the inks.
That's a fluffy beard coming out, though.
Yeah.
Rylan is about to do some watercolor myself. Little Artist Life says, hi, everyone. Rose is here. Hi, Rose. Good morning.
Hey, Rose.
Your favorite artist and inspiration, and get some sleep and take care. Aw.
Thank you.
That's sweet. Have you drawn Killy?
Yes, I think he is right
Watch the teacup, honey. It's really close to the book.
Killy that's Philly. That's Bomber. There's Killy.
Jamie says, "Good morning, my Hobbit friends."
Good morning.
Clarissa King says, "Hello from Northern Mariana Islands."
Ooh.
I don't know where those are.
Yeah, that sounds
And
exotic.
I am pretty good with geography. Where are you? I mean, if you don't mind my asking, you don't have to tell me. I'm curious. I love hearing where let me try that one again. I love hearing where everyone is from. I am from the UK. That's Matt's. Breath of Fresh Aaron says on YouTube we can see the TikTok phone. LOL. Oh, you moved it.
I moved it. Good.
Yeah. Emma says good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And Ariel loves your art.
Thank you so much.
Nixie is here and says good morning, everyone.
So I was wondering. I want to start giving away some art again, but I've been so busy. I don't know if I could do painting profiles. What do you all think of just giving away like original art, like stuff like this, where I select someone from a comment? Should I do a specific video for that or what?
Or just pick one person every day out of the comments?
Of a video, like, I think might be kind of fun to give away some art. Because otherwise it's just going to sit here or I'll put it up on the store. But
love your style. Love your work. I love to draw. You inspired me.
Thank you.
Spencer wants to know who your favorite Lord of the Rings characters are.
Lord of the Rings would be Gimli. And the Hobbit is Bilbo.
How are you so amazing at art?
Thank you.
What color palette are you using today?
I never really know what I'm going for. I mean, it's usually heavily influenced by the photo.
Who's your favorite dwarf or character from The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings?
As I said, Gimli from the Lord of the Rings. But my favorite dwarf from The Hobbit. I don't really recall having a fondness for anybody in the books.
I thought you always said Bilbo.
No, I'm saying he said dwarf.
Oh, dwarf. Sorry.
Yeah, or they said
he said dwarf or Hobbit character.
Oh, then definitely Bilbo.
Dwarf or character from The Hobbit.
Oh yeah, definitely Bilbo.
Let's see. Skylar, you have to be a little more specific. He's done so many. What's his favorite sketchbook drawing? What's his favorite big painting he's doing? You have to be a little more specific. I just found the channel Nice People Lord of the Rings. Subscribe.
Oh, thank you.
What's the story behind your bracelets?
Oh, this is this one we got in Utah. It is from a Hopi Nation artist. This one we got in Kauai for our 25th anniversary. This one we got in Valencia. And this is just a placeholder. I got it off of Amazon.com.
Benedict says, I'm starting to draw Mr. Scott, and I hope when I post, you'll see it when I post it on Instagram.
Oh, absolutely. Just tag me. And thank you.
Amherst says, oh goodness, 6 minutes in the live stream, and Scott is then again creating a masterpiece, as well as Donna's doing her usual run through the chat. Oh, we know grass grows under the feet here. Captain Soledad says, hi Scott, I really love your style. And for my Dutch class, we had to research and make a presentation on someone that inspires us. You bet I made it about you.
Oh, that is so cool. Thank you.
Breath of Fresh Aaron retracted a message.
Scandalous.
Guess what country I'm from? I have no idea. Tulip Town. I'm going to go Denmark.
Bulgaria. Well, I'm not allowed to guess either.
From the Philippines. Yes, we saw Turning Red and we loved it. It was very cute.
It was Donna's favorite animal.
Yeah, red pandas are my favorite. I have to ask, have you done Thranduil?
Yes, he was.
Blueberry Lady says, I joined after 7 minutes and it's already a masterpiece. Steffner, Mom has taken my glasses. I see nothing. Why did she take your glasses?
There's Thranduil.
Good morning. Hubby is on night, so I'm solo with the kids all night and get ready, but I'm on a new unit and super happy. Dark notification. I'm sorry, that's gotta be hard. Nameless entity retracted a message. People are making me curious what you're retracting. Clara says Killy is my favorite. Avocado says, wow, those are so good.
Thank you.
My loves drawing. Silver asks, when did you decide art was the thing you wanted to do in your life?
I think the lifetime decision was in high school. I think around the time where people start saying, what are you going to do with your life? What school do you want to go to, kind of thing.
They like the idea of giving away art. I'm from Bangladesh. I think it's the only country with 6 seasons. That's Nameless Entity. You're so funny. Good Lord, you guys. Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go start at the bottom because this is just very hard. Good morning. All of your art is amazing. And for you to give it away to someone is just phenomenal. Your hair journal is one of my favorites. That's Jackie. Lily, would you do a series where you redraw your subscribers' art?
Redraw my subscribers' art? Yeah. I honestly don't know. I mean, I really don't want to in any way touch somebody else's art that way. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to consider it.
Love from South Africa. We have never been there. What is your favorite Harry Potter book or movie?
Oh, it's the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Imogen, he likes to paint people, and his favorite thing to paint on people is hair. And I don't know why Spenhart, because Spenhart thinks hair is just too hard. He has a hair tutorial. You can check that out. That might help.
I've got 3 actually.
Watching your guys' videos have broken my 3-year art block. That's Purple Paintball Studio.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You are my inspiration. That's Evkev.
Thank you.
What's your favorite animal?
I like cheetahs.
He's using Winsor & Newton watercolors. There is a video and on all of his art hacks, and there is also a list of all of his art supplies in the bio. Unsponsored, unfortunately. What is your favorite drawing of all time?
Somebody else's or mine?
Good question. Mayumi? Somebody else's or his? Lily Jack says, good morning. I love the way Scott says scandalous. Just want to ask if I can try to do fine arts in 11th grade. I'm in 10th grade. I love to do art, sketching mostly. If you have anything I should know about, please let me know.
Again, I don't know where you are in your journey, but if I could go back in time and tell myself at your age, I would stop just drawing comic book characters because that's what I was really into. And so, or my own original characters. I would say just draw everything you see, fill up your sketchbooks, because if you ever want to do comics, if you ever want to do anime, if you whatever it might be, you're going to have to learn how to draw cars and dogs and buildings and plates of food and stuff like that. So use this time to develop your ability to see shapes. Like I should be able to draw this like this. If I go, there's a cup of tea, I should be able to see the shapes. I'm seeing it from my point of view, guys, not yours, but and how just the proportions, and just get used to being able to see that kind of stuff and draw it. And so I think if I could go back in time, it would have given me a huge leg up being able to draw more than just my original characters, to be able to just draw anything I see. And so if you want to, I don't know if that's good advice for you or not, but that's what I would tell myself.
He got his leather bag on Etsy, not Etsy,
eBay. Yeah.
Mama Che, I hope this little thing gives you an idea of how to draw realistically. A little sketch here. Favorite movie, honey?
Princess Bride.
He went to Academy of Art in San Francisco. Miami's from the Philippines. David Ketcherside's here and says good morning.
So, anyways, that's my 2 cents about that.
A separate giveaway video / post would be the easiest to manage, I think.
Okay.
All right. How do you learn human anatomy?
I took figure drawing classes. We had to do 3 hours a day of figure drawing classes. Like half of them were nude, half of them were clothed, and I think that just kind of
I can hear Arwen snoring.
just kind of burns it into you, you know. So I would say just practice.
He has drawn Marvel characters. He does listen to music. The only reason we have to have this really mellow stuff here is because of copyright, because the tube will take away the copyrighted stuff, music, and take us down. What sort of things would you recommend to practice for someone looking to get into watercolor?
Just get the right materials. The right paper is probably the biggest factor in that. And then whatever you want to paint is fine, because that's just the drawing part. You know, the painting is, it doesn't matter if you're painting people or places or things. You're just learning to paint.
Aaron says, to satiate Donna's curiosity, my retracted message was just me saying that I didn't mind the TikTok phone was at the bottom of the screen. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Lauren says, good morning. I don't know how to Mayumi. There is an entire art hacks playlist with tips on how to draw everything in there. You can check that out and start there. That would be a great place to start. Oh, the Northern Mariana Islands are an archipelago located in the Pacific Ocean near East Asia. Also, I'd love to say thank you for this live.
Thank you, and thanks for the geography lesson. That's cool.
Correct. I've never heard of those.
I'm sure it's quite beautiful.
Oh gosh, I bet it's beautiful. Lauren says, Dawn, I just posted a sneak peek of my coloring book in the digitized Discord and one of my new notebooks in the stationery section. Awesome. I'm going to check that out after the live. How many sketchbooks have you finished?
Probably 30 or 40.
David Ketcherside says, Scott's not lying, Lion. He likes cheetahs. Oh, you guys are funny.
And remember, there's no cheating in art.
Honey,
what?
Please tell everyone what kind of pen that is.
It's a zebra brush pen.
How many sketchbooks have you completed?
I just said that, 30 to 40.
Too many. My answer is too many. What is your favorite drawing of yours that you have ever done?
Oh, I think the Animal Crackers movie poster right now is one of my favorites.
Sophia, thank you for asking. My toe is healing very well. I appreciate your asking. Bianca says, you are a big inspiration for me to push forward in making art. Thank you so much for giving me the confidence in my art that I never really had before.
Oh, it is absolutely my pleasure.
Breath of fresh air says, doggy snores. She really just saws a log in here in the mornings.
Yeah.
I don't understand why. It's not like she hasn't slept all night.
I know, but she's like that all the time whenever she sleeps. That's what keeps me up sometimes.
She's almost 11, you know?
Yeah.
Well, Brennan will be home over the summer. She'll sleep with him. Who's your favorite artist? Because mine's either you, Da Vinci, or possibly Van Gogh. Wow, you are up there with Da
I
Vinci
am.
and Van
Thank
Gogh,
you.
honey.
Yeah. I have several. It would be N.C. Wyeth, J.C. Leyendecker, Norman Rockwell, Frank Frazetta, John Buscema, Drew Struzan. So many of them.
Nameless Entity says, I love drawing food, but they always make me hungry, and it's Ramadan for us. May I ask a question? And this is not because I'm being snarky in any way. It's just because I don't know. How does the fasting work during Ramadan? I have no experience with that whatsoever. Do you fast all day? Do you eat one meal?
It's when the sun is up, they fast.
Oh.
So they eat. Sorry, I've got friends who are Muslim.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So they fast all day and then they eat.
So so they can eat. They get up in the morning before sun rises. They can eat a big meal, and then correct me if I'm wrong because this is what I was told. And then as soon as the sun sets, they can eat again.
Okay. I just was curious because I didn't know. So, is it easy to draw animals?
No more easier than people. Hey, Huge Jazz. Yes, I've done several comics. Thanks, Bethany.
Glitched Ash says, thank you for the advice. I'll do my best. Was there one painting or sketch that you've hated, but then you kept on doing it more and loved it?
No. If I hate it, it's dead to me.
Yeah, Mama Chain, there's a whole section over next to his desk of things that he has not liked.
I think I'm at that age where if I know something just isn't working, it's not worth my time. Like some stuff is just irredeemable.
Posty says, as an art teacher, I always say first do basic realism, then move on to stylization.
Yeah. I mean, you do need to get to know how things work before you can take it apart. That's for sure. But not everybody's good at realism, and I'm in no way saying you. I'm just saying some teachers force kids who are just no good at realism to get good at realism. And I think it's not about realism so much as just understanding shapes. There's nothing real about this drawing, but I understand the shapes. And I think even people who can do cartoons can understand shapes.
Wow, I'm sucking down the caffeine this morning. I like how Arwen is always asleep during the streams. I think she's just happy to be with all of you guys. If you could go back in time, what great year would you want to go back to?
Grade?
It says, what great year would you want to go back to? I don't think Scott would go backwards.
Yeah, I would never go backwards. If I had a time machine, I would go into the future. But if the question was grade, like what grade I would go back to, I don't think. I guess 12th grade, unless I go into college, and I'd do that.
Any alternatives for a brush pen?
I don't have alternatives for a brush pen. I found the ones I liked.
Can you draw in any style?
No, I can draw in just my style. I can draw anything, but I mean, I could probably copy a style if I needed to, but it's just not very comfortable for me because I'm, so old that I'm used to drawing in my own style. It's like asking someone to walk a different way, I think. But the thing is that some people are very good at copying styles and some people aren't. I'm good at copying what I see visually, but I've developed my style and I don't want to lose that at this point.
Okay, Nameless says we usually eat from around 3 or 4 a.m. as the sun starts to rise at 5, and then we are not allowed to eat or drink until the sun sets. So you were correct in knowing that. Thank you for sharing that. I'm trying to, as you all are here from all over the place, I figured I'd ask. Thank you for being gracious and answering my question. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to learn a little bit. Let's see. You are an amazing art teacher. Oh, Vincent sent you money and says, hello, I'm new to the stream, but you have inspired me to start drawing. Any tips to help a beginner?
Thank you very much. That's really nice of you. Any tips? Get a sketchbook and fill it up. Draw everything every day. That's my biggest tip. That's the one thing I would tell myself as a kid or a young artist.
I just finished my first drawing in about 10 years. That's Anna Rosemary.
That's wonderful. Congratulations.
Imogen says, I just finished my first sketchbook and don't know where to go from here.
Get another sketchbook.
What's the best paper for full detailed watercolor illustrations?
100% cotton. Pretty much anything. You can use Arches.
Press or cold press?
Cold press.
Good morning, Scotland. I hope this Tuesday is treating you well.
So far, so good. I'm going to move my tea over here since I'm going to start using some watercolor.
Says hello from Germany. Yeah, they should sponsor us. No kidding, right? I can't believe your art supplies are unsponsored. That's really nice of you guys to give us that without being sponsored.
Oh, of course.
I mean, it's just you're helping everybody out.
Yeah, I mean, look, I did when I can, I did add an affiliate link for Amazon, but for the most part, I get my art supplies off of Blick Art if I can, and they just don't really do sponsored inks or sponsored links.
What drawing or painting that you've done is your least favorite?
Drawing or paintings that I've done, it's dead to me. It's gone. If I don't like it, I throw it away and I don't think about it again. So
it really does.
Yeah, I can't say that it's yeah, it's not.
Living blindly says, good morning. I'm having to deal with a lot of ignorance and ableism today, but being here is making me feel way less sad.
Oh, well, you're always welcome here.
With open arms. Let's see. Will you do Witcher characters at some point?
I have done a couple in the past.
Have you ever experienced anxiety while drawing in public? The feeling of someone peering over my shoulder is daunting at times. Oh no, that doesn't get anxiety because I'm peer over his shoulder all the time. 30 years of peering over his shoulder. He is totally dead to everything.
I get anxiety leaving the house. So I'm already anxious. For me, it's not about people looking over my shoulder. It's about just me being in public with people. So they don't even need to be near me for me to feel anxious. But I carry over the ear, noise canceling headphones.
Does, yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think people. It's very rare if anybody's ever walked up to me when I'm sketching. I think maybe I just have an aura of please don't bother me. Yeah. And
maybe it's the headphones, honey.
Yeah, maybe it's the headphones. I don't know, but people have not bothered me yet. Blow dryer.
Okay. Hold on. Marguerite says hello from British Columbia. Fort Yammington, which by the way is a hysterical name. I love that. Says hello peoples.
Hello.
Chris draws. Hi, I'm not new, but I was wondering if I should buy your travel kit. I want to learn water painting, and it looks cool.
It's a good learning one. It's only $25. The one I have is a little bit more expensive. It's the professional one, but it's a fantastic one. It's identical in every fashion to the one I have. It's just the paints are the student brands. But yeah, I would highly recommend it.
Where do you get your artist books that you use for study?
Oh, old bookstores, because most of those are out of print. Blow dryer.
York wants to know what my favorite sketch is that Scott's done of me. Oh God. I've never liked it when he painted me. I honestly, not that I don't think he did a good job. I'm just self-conscious. So, but if I have to be honest, I kind of like it when he turns me into a superhero. It's kind of fun because then I feel sort of like a badass. How does your paint not smudge the ink?
Oh, it's the ink. It's the Zebra brush pen. There's a link in my bio. They are waterproof, so I don't have to worry about them lifting up.
Scott has painted Arwen numerous times. My people and classmates will walk and watch me draw, and they judge easily, but they only saw the very first part of my drawing, which is a terrible part of the process.
Yeah.
Benedict, everybody's got a comment about everything.
Yeah.
Everybody does. You just keep doing it.
And you just heard that from an expert.
I try very hard not to make you feel bad about your art and do that because it bothers me when other people do. But if you ask me my opinion, I will give you my opinion.
Blow dryer.
Guys, I am trying so hard to keep up with your comments.
There's a lot of them today.
Yeah, they're just populating so fast. Golden Monkey, a hot dog is a hot dog. I mean, a hot dog is not a taco, and a hot dog is not a sandwich. A hot dog is a hot dog. So there you go.
There is no spoon.
There is no spoon. Are you nervous when doing the line art? If so, has there been a time when you messed up?
Every day.
Do you make the hair look like hair if it's not made of paper or something? How do you make the hair look like hair? And not like it's made of paper or something. Sorry.
Is that a question or is that a statement?
Yes, that's a question.
How do I make the hair look like hair and not look like paper?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I'm making
tutorials.
Yeah, there's hair tutorials, but I mean, I think of hair like ribbons. Now this is white hair, so I'm just kind of seeing the shapes. I'm not shading it in because it's white, and I'll shade it in with the color. Blow dryer. Let's get some.
Merrick says, watching you on the way home from school on the bus. What material is your desk or workspace made of? Trying to find a good material for mine, but I like that you use it because it can take a lot of stuff.
Oh, it's wood.
Yes.
But my desk was an expense of 40 plus years. In other words, I'd had my college drawing table no, I think I got that one in college. For 20 years, and it was a good one. But when we got,
say probably 30 years because we just did this.
When we got the Hobbit hole,
yeah,
I bought a very nice like $2,000
drawing table.
It's like a drafting table from the 1920s kind of thing.
The first really nice.
It was the first really. So that was just kind of like, you know what, I can get myself something very nice. So, but I would say anything wood is good. I've seen ones that are glass. I don't know if I would trust that.
That makes me a little nervous.
Yeah.
Especially knowing you cut on this table, you do everything on here.
Yeah.
There are art tables that you can buy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's art tables that are
probably a better way to go. Do you watch Harry Potter? If so, who's your favorite character?
Gosh.
Do you use Pinterest for inspiration?
No. I love Snape, but I also love was it Molly? Ron's mom.
Yes, Molly Weasley.
She's wonderful, and of course I love Sirius Black.
Invest in headphones. Gotcha, says Clarissa. Let me go back a little bit.
Yeah, drown out the world.
Where did you find your sketchbook?
This one was a gift. Someone made this for me, and it is really cool.
Mark says, seriously, Scott, you wouldn't go back in time and see the moment you met the love of your life. I don't want him to go back in time knowing what he knows now, because then you try to keep
Stop!
away from me. Don't talk to her, she's crazy.
I'll be Matthew McConaughey and oh god, whatever the he's just no blow dryer. Thanks, Whiskey. We try.
I don't know what the question is. How many hours in total, a rough estimate, have you sunk into art?
Oh gosh.
That's not quantifiable.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
not quantifiable.
I would figure. Just imagine I'm 53 years old, and I have probably made art an average of 2 hours a day, we'll say, since I was, we'll say,
8?
Yeah, we'll just say 10. So
nice
43 years times 2 hours a day.
Yeah, forget it.
That's factoring in vacations and, whatever, and everything else. But I don't even know. Don't even know. I went to art school, so I didn't have to answer those kind of questions, people.
Rose says, LOL, best example of Scott's frustration was something and declaring it dead to him. His attempt to color match in acrylics.
Jeez.
Rose are funny. Neil Santini says, Scott inspires me. Yes, he does. But Donna really inspires me to write for some reason.
Oh, that's great.
You know what? It helps. It helps me. I'm glad. I work with watercolors, and it's hard to find a cheap watercolor sketchbook here in Morocco. Can you please recommend cheaper alternatives of paper to work with?
I wish I could. I mean,
I don't know what's available to you all over the world.
Yeah, I don't know what a cheap alternative to watercolor paper is, because
what if they just look for some cold pressed paper?
I've tried when I first started doing. I tried Bristol board and an illustration board, and it did not work well. I mean, you can make it work if you need to, but honestly, it just doesn't work the same without watercolor paper.
I'm still practicing. I bought a sketchbook and a set of charcoal pencils. That's Minia's diary. Clara loves your videos.
Thank you.
When I was a kid, one time I was painting and drinking, and I accidentally drank the paint water instead of my water. You moving your tea just reminded me of
that. I've accidentally dipped my paintbrush into my tea.
The Golden Monkey says, I just want to say I found you semi-recently, and I love you and your art so bloody much.
Thank you.
Watercolors, and you were incredibly smart and warm creator. Keep it up, and lots of love.
Thank you very much. It's very nice to meet you.
Asks, how do you guys keep such a healthy relationship after years of marriage?
Humor. And we change a lot. So we adjust, like Donna's asking about Ramadan, and we're learning about pronouns, gender pronouns. We grow. We try to become better every year and grow together. So we're not the same people we were when we met in the 80s. We're hopefully better people. And I think when you're growing with somebody, every day is a new adventure.
As long as you're both willing to grow together. You're not always going to learn the same things.
Yeah. And it's hard. It's hard when one person wants to grow in one place and the other one's just not ready. And we fight over that. And
usually it's me. I'm the stubborn one who doesn't want to change ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, we're this now. And she's like, no, I like where we were. And
I plant my feet.
Well, we're doing this. And
cement the shoes. Plants or feet. Oh, Happy Lonesome says, this upcoming Friday, it's my grandma's birthday, and I did a small sketch of her wedding day in her gown, and I really hope she loves it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I bet you she's going to love that.
Blow dryer.
Guys, I'm really doing my best here, okay? I'm trying. I'm sorry. You are asking so many great questions. How many different art styles did you try?
Oh gosh. I think I've never tried on purpose. Like, I'm going to try Impressionism. Art Nouveau was the first time I ever said, I am going to learn how to draw like this person. Other than that, I just always copied art that I liked. And I guess I copied it so much that it became a part of my art. And that's why I keep telling people it's okay to copy. It is perfectly okay to copy. I wasn't selling my copies. That's the difference. So you're allowed to copy. You can copy anything you want to. There is no rule saying you can't copy over and over and over again somebody's art identically. It's just, don't try to pass it off as your own and sell it. That's it. But yeah, that's how I learned, was just copying. It wasn't, Art Nouveau was the only movement I specifically targeted and said, I want to learn that. But other than that, I loved, I just love so many different styles that it just a little bit, winds up into my style. Blow dryer.
Okay, guys. Scott's always nervous about drawing. He's been drawing for 40 years. His favorite painting that he's ever done was the Animal Crackers poster, and the only watercolors he's ever used have been Winsor and Newton, so he hasn't really tried anything else.
There's a link in my bio to those.
I hope that answers a lot of questions right now. If the zebra pens are out of stock, yes, blame my husband. No, it does not have a sound filter on the camera. We think YouTube is sort of blocking the
It could be, no,
dryer.
it could be because I'm using the
oh, it could be.
Yeah, the
other camera.
The other camera.
Right. He doesn't have art classes, but he has lots of tutorials online under his art hacks. He's been painting for so long, like 40 plus years. We are doing great this morning. Thank you for asking. Scott did not sleep very well last night, but he's doing the best he can. I think he's doing all right. Nameless Entity struggles with drawing white objects on white paper, but as I outline after my painting is done.
Yeah. Blow dryer.
All of the places you can find Scott are at the link in the bio, all the social medias. He's Saba Art everywhere.
Hey, Guy Palumbo. Yeah, I got to make sure that Dawn sees this.
And Scott was, his parents encouraged him to go to art school, and it was a college. It was Academy of Art in San Francisco.
Puppy, is it better on you on the TV for YouTube?
There is an art hacks on the watercolor. Hello from Brazil. I recently started drawing in my sketchbook again, and soon after I discovered your channel, I've been in love with it ever since. I love the paintings. I can't thank you enough. That was Raphael Hardin.
Oh, thank you. That makes me so happy to hear that.
How does the watercolor not seep through the pages?
It's watercolor paper.
They're thick.
Yeah.
They're meant to hold water.
You want to. That's why I say if you're going to do watercolor, you want the right paper. And this isn't even the best paper. The stuff I'm doing, like the travel journal, not the travel journal, the hair journal, is on 100% cotton paper.
The Golden Monkey wants to know, in Our Flag Means Death, who's your favorite character? I recently binge watched it and I love Jim so much.
Yeah, I just really identify with Steed. He's just such a nice person that I just love him.
Wow. 31,000 or 39,000 hours of art.
Oh, someone added it up?
Oh, they did. Richard did. Thoughts about using masking fluid, and do you ever use it?
I did in college, because we were just learning different stuff. But it's so much work. It's easier for me to just paint around things. I have Frisket. I have, so many different great tools, but I don't like to do pre-production on my work. I just like to just get in and start making art.
Quinzel says, I can barely see it, but your watercolor palette, I don't know what it's called, is very messy. Whenever I buy a new one, the next day it'll look like a train crushed it 3 times.
Yeah. This one, I never clean it. And it's just, but I also don't mix my colors.
Would you ever do a live from the wild?
A live from the, hold on.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Would I ever do a live from the wild? I don't know. We've talked about it.
We have. We've actually thought about it while we were outside.
Yeah.
Pink Cookie says, please excuse my English because that's not their first language, but I think you're doing great. My dad is American, and when I visit him, I will watch the Animal Crackers movie.
Oh, fantastic.
Koto says, hi from Ukraine, and then just retracted the message. Are you okay? Would be my question. I hope you are okay.
Yeah.
We are sending you lots of love, and we are very sorry with all the crap you guys are having to go through over there. Thanks, Mr. Clock.
Guy Palumbo, absolutely. I would love to. We're mutuals, but we've never had a chance to talk. But I would love to do anything with him. That would be so fun.
Naval Sensity says, my little cousin likes to paint, and she thinks that poster paints are watercolor paints, and she won't believe anyone else. That's so cute.
Blow dryer. Oh, that's great to hear, Drawn from the Dead. Thank you.
I'm just going to take a shout out for our mods. I am only over here on YouTube, and I am not able to get back and forth on TikTok like I used to. But thank you to Emma and Bethany and Steph Nerd and Nixia for helping me so much today. I appreciate you all so very much. They are just so sweet and so cute and so helpful. Is there any other way to get the watercolor to dry faster without using a blow dryer?
Thoughts and prayers? I don't know. I mean, maybe there's an additive you can add to it, but I mean.
Uh-oh, you are fuzzy. It is not focused on YouTube right now. Either that or it's me, but it doesn't look focused on YouTube.
Let me check. Yeah, it does look fuzzy.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Just got through this.
Fuzzy all of a sudden.
Yeah. Didn't really do much.
Nope. Drew and Dragon says, loved finding the channel. Thanks for all you two do. I just got watercolors and I don't really know how to control the colors a lot, says Lagan.
Let me know if it gets any better.
I will. Did you hear my question?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Lagan asked, I just got watercolors and I don't really know how to control the colors a lot.
Oh, That's just going to come with time. I mean, there's just work lights to darks. That's what you're going to do. So if you watch me paint, you'll see me paint my yellows and then my pinks, my reds, and then my purples and my greens and whatnot. So you're going to just go light to dark.
Dust of Girls wants to know what got you into art. Sorry if this is worded weirdly.
No, it's
not
fine.
Worded
It's
weirdly,
not worded weirdly.
and there you go.
Yeah. I grew up with an artist mom, and so it was always an option for me.
And tell everybody how to control watercolor, please.
I did.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You don't control watercolor, but the best thing you can do is work light to dark.
Richard says, I have learned from others that it takes 10,000 hours to master something. Scott has 31,000 hours of art for 43 years. He's a master times 3. I like how I use the same colors to shade and let them mix with other watercolors to let them naturally blend. It looks so cozy and cool. Greetings from Colombia.
Thank you. Well, let's take a look. I think we're done. Blow dryer.
Lawrence Gabriel, go back and look at his hair tutorials. He is working in a hair journal. So the last 8 videos, there's hair journal times 8. You can see those videos, and that should help you with hair. Our school is making us do watercolor on normal paper. Ooh, they don't like you, do they?
Well, it probably could be a budgetary thing.
Mm-hmm. The painting transformed so quickly. I didn't notice the outline. It's very minimal. I love your tutorials. They help me improve.
The outline is still coming.
Erica says, looking gorgeous. Scott, need to go. Have an amazing day. Everyone, big hug.
Have a wonderful day.
Erica. You didn't do an outline. Why though?
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. That's not yet. I'm saying I was done with the oops.
Benedict says, question, when you draw, what music are you listening to? Mine is ABBA music all the time, especially dancing.
Yeah, I don't know why our music went away.
It has the last couple of days. It's just stopped.
Yeah. I do love listening to music. I had a playlist and everything, but YouTube doesn't like it if I listen to my music for these things.
Issues.
Yeah.
Please give advice on how to paint background spotless, a plain background.
You can't with watercolor. It's really hard with watercolor. So I would recommend trying something like inks or something that can dry flat. Watercolors is just really hard to get to be, smooth.
Incognito loves your tutorials. They help me improve.
Thank you.
How would you very shortly describe the plot of The Hobbit? I don't really know it, but my dad is a huge fan, and our cat's name is Bilbo, so I feel like I should maybe get into the whole Tolkien world.
I would say read the book. It is really easy to read and fun, but essentially it is.
No, you're not telling the whole story.
No, I'm not. You said quickly, and it's a very introverted person named a hobbit named Bilbo is talked into being the 14th of a group of 13, because 13 is an unlucky number, to go and kill a dragon. And so he's got to go with a bunch of dwarves and a wizard to go kill a dragon, and it's like nothing he's ever done before, and that's it.
Julius and Dr. Erin would like to know how we are.
We're doing so good so far.
Let's see. Do you have any tips on how not to focus on all the little details?
Oh, I think that for me came with time. Like you do. That's why I like to do short paintings. I like to work in like 1 hour spurts. It helps me kind of find finishing points, and it lets you discover what's important and what's not.
Mariah Mullen says, as someone who's a beginner in watercolor, I'm excited to see how I improve with your help.
I am too.
Danielle says, hello, I just found your channel super recently and I want to say thank you. I'm currently a college art student and your work/videos has helped me gain confidence in furthering my studies and artwork.
Oh, fantastic. I love to hear that.
Shree wants to know, will you try digital art? Do you have any tips for it?
I did do digital art. I did Spider-Man digitally. I did my own comic series. I wouldn't be the person to give tips on it though, because I mean, when I did it, digital art was still really kind of new. I mean, from what I'm understanding, you can do some wonderful stuff just with an iPad and Procreate.
Do you listen to Harry Styles?
No, sorry.
Can you do other types of art other than watercolor?
I like gouache. And I've done pastels and charcoal and colored pencil.
Acrylics. Those are his favorite.
She's being sarcastic, everybody.
It's amazing your art, like the Hobbit hole and the hair journal is amazing.
Oh, thank
Hope
you.
to see you do digital art once in a while to see your ways and tools and techniques. Marianne's got gouache coming in the mail tomorrow.
Oh, fun.
I absolutely love all your art. It's so pretty. It says, I am still alive.
Thank you very much.
Koto says, hi again, hi from Ukraine. Just wanted to add that I love your videos. They help me not also improve, but with mood. Thank you.
No, our pleasure. Thank you.
Please stay safe. We're glad you could be here with us. Pinky says, my mom is bringing me to the pool. Bye. What are your thoughts on Thorin after rereading recently as an adult? I had very mixed feelings about him.
I felt bad that he just kind of threw everything away, you know. But for those who haven't seen it yet or read the book, I don't want to get into too much detail. But yeah, he got everything he wanted and then lost it.
Frankie says, I don't know why, but my current style is too much of a straight line. Even if I want to sketch something more round, I end up doing a bunch of straight lines. Any tips on how to practice the roundness?
Study Art Nouveau. That's what I did. Got me to see curls and, just find the cool shapes.
I love how it's turning out.
Thank you.
I don't know what a Hobbit is, but I've been hearing that word a lot. Do characters from Silmarillion your own interpretation?
Oh, gosh. No, I couldn't even get through Lord of the Rings book. I wouldn't even know. We
did watch the first episode of Arcane. What are some of your favorite music and bands?
I really like Seal, and I know it's silly, but I can always listen to his music.
Over and over again, a million times. Santa says almost 200K.
Hey, Santa.
Let's see. We need to do Avatar characters.
I love Avatar.
You have not drawn.
Yeah.
Do you like One Direction? If you don't like my question, don't answer.
Oh, don't worry. No, I just that's just not a look at that. That's just not our it's a generation or two past us.
It says it sounds like some of the mods need a coffee refill. Yeah. I'm on my 1, 2, 3, 4th cup of tea this morning already. How would you feel if someone copied your style but not your actual artworks? Honored or a bit angry?
No, I'd be flattered. I've had people just flat out steal my work and just download the JPEG and put it up and make prints of it and sell them all over the world. Trust me, you're not going to upset me.
Well, we did try to stop that, but just for the record.
It's pretty hard to do that, though. It's hard to stop people.
Which art scanner do you use in the using transfer paper video?
That's an Epson V550.
I was told to sit this appointment out because it's going to be warm today to be outside. Keep me from buying a fountain pen. Oh, you're so funny, stuff here. So you get to be home today alone. Yay! In the years of studying and practicing art, how did Scott finally settle down with watercolor? Do you remember your first experience with them?
Yeah, I do. I mean, that was only 12 years ago, and I was doing everything with colored pencils, and I just wanted something a little bit more loose and artsy, and tried it, and I was just I didn't like it. It wasn't working, and a friend of mine said, "You're not using the right materials. You got to use watercolor paper," and that was really what changed it. And I went, "Oh, this is how it's supposed to work." So
I remember that. You could have
yeah,
seen the light bulb going over his head when he started with the new paper. He was like, "Oh my God, this is so different. This is so much better."
yeah, and I was doing, just watercolor over pencils, and it was working fine.
Mhm.
And then I discovered ink over it, and so I was doing ink, and then I was like, "Oh, I want to ink first," and so on and so forth, because I felt like I was doing it twice.
Cakes or tubes for watercolors?
I like the tubes.
Jamie's gonna go lay down for a bit before she has to get ready for work. Hi from Vietnam. That's hi.
Hello from the Hobbit hole.
Love how beautiful your drawing is. It's money to me.
Thank you.
Santa says beard envy. Size doesn't matter. Sandra, hi, really new here and kind of embarrassed to comment, but I absolutely love your art and tutorials. You helped me get back into painting after a long break.
Oh, thank you. That makes me feel so good.
Alexia says, Avatar, you mean the remake of Ferngully?
No, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I love seeing your YouTube shorts. Glad to catch you painting live this time. I love your style and approach to art. You've become one of my faves.
Thank you very much.
Thoughts on the Hobbit movies?
I thought they were okay. I didn't think they needed to be 3 of them. But I like the book better.
Let's see. Who is your favorite elf? Legolas.
I don't know.
Any suggestions on how to paint clothes?
I've got one video that I did on folds. That really might help.
Nameless Entity. There are a lot of book things online where you could read books online. You should check some of those out. Just Google reading online and whatever's local around you. Books should pop up.
All right, everybody. I think this was a quick day, which is kind of what I needed, considering I probably should go take a little nap. So yeah. And I'm uploading more of these videos because we are now on the Return of the King in the book. So I'm uploading more videos, but for some reason YouTube's been spitting them back with some problems. So we'll find out what's wrong. But thank you all for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Sorry, it was a little quick day today. I am going to have to, I've been doing this 7 days a week, every day for a year. And we are going to have to maybe figure out at least a couple days off a week. And so we'll work that out.
Scott needs a little bit of a break.
Thank you, Bozeman.
Just a little bit of a break. But we're not going to go too far away.
Yeah. All right. That is it. Bye, everybody. Thank you, mods.
Thanks, guys. Oh, God. Thank you so much to the mods. I could not do this without you. Thank you.
You guys are all awesome.
Have a great day.
Have a great day. Yeah. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.